Alright everybody, and man, back here again with some helpful information if you're out there trying to get some of that shiny yellow rocks. This here is a manual pump suction dredge. Something along the lines of what that would be, that gas motor there. You could hook it up to some hoses and vacuum up some stuff off the bottom of the river. But if you can't do that, in a lot of areas you're not allowed to use machinery. You're not allowed to use gas engines, you're not allowed to use electric stuff in even a lot of places. So, this here is another option for you to be able to efficiently clean the bottom of the bedrock or in cracks. And if you have scrap PVC, or even you could make this for probably under $20, I would say. Go to Home Depot and buy a 4-foot length of 2-inch PVC, and then a 4-foot length of 1.5 inch. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's 1.5 inch too. Right? You're gonna need a elbow, a smaller little cutoff that you're gonna cut off of this piece, a cap, an off-centered Y. Alright, and you can put different tips on this. I can take this off and have just a 2-inch piece with an angle cut on it, so I can suck up just 2 inches worth of stuff every time. Sucks it up. Or you can put this in here. I forget what they call these things. It's a reducer. It's just a 3/4 hole inside here. Now these pipes are, I think this is Apex. That's what they call it, PEX. It's used for water piping in newer homes now instead of copper. But the good thing about this is you can pop this in and out, and you can put in different lengths. You got a 4-foot crack, and you're never going to get down to the bottom of it with anything unless you're cracking that open. You could get all of it out with this. You can cut these any length you want. Stick them in there. Now, you can put this attachment on here and have it go directly to a bucket, alright? Now, there's ups and downs to that. It's really hard to get the bucket in a spot near you that's downhill, so the material is going to flow down. Then, depending on the hose that you have, if you don't get like this type of hose where it has very little ridges or none, if you've got regular black hosing, it's going to end up clogging up and catching gold. It's going to be like a sluice box from hell. You're going to have nuggets and crap stuck in there. You're going to have to flush it out. So what I like to do is I have different containers, okay, different sizes that pop in. Now, as you suck it up, you keep this downhill from you, you suck it up. As soon as the plunger gets past this point inside, all the material that's coming up is going to drop down into this little container here. Now you can pop those off. You have different size ones. If you can't get down, if you're really close into a tight area, you got to put a small one on. You can just put the small one on. You could just put a cap on if you wanted to, if you're only getting out a little bit of material. Right? So I like doing it this way. Then you can take this right off and dump it right into your pan. Another thing, if you're using these, you're going to want to take this off, because this will catch gold in here as well. So you take this off, clean that out if you're going to use one of these. But back to making one. Alright, you're going to cut a length. I think this one's about, I made this, I think, is overall just under 3 feet. But you're going to buy a 3-foot or 4-foot length. It's only going to be a couple dollars. You'll be able to cut that piece off, keep it for scraps or something else. Right? Cut a piece, say 2'8" or whatever it's called, say 3 feet to be even. Then you're going to cut another piece of the 1.5 inch at like 3'4", I think it was. So you're going to have some that sticks out so that you can put your adapter on to put your handle on. Now you can make a T-handle, you can do all different ways. This one, any water that comes up comes right up and out the end of the handle. and the material gets stuck down inside. So inside here, this one's sealed in, but all it is one of these. All right, you're gonna take the end. You're gonna get the one that fits inside of the pipe. So your plunger, this is gonna be, it has to be the inside of the 2-inch. Okay, you're gonna buy a 2-inch round. This is a 3-inch, I think. I think the ones that are in there are red. 2-inch. Okay, so now your 2-inch rubber piece is going to be inside here. Okay, as it goes up and back, it's going to create a suction inside here and pull material up right out of the hole and into your container. So it's definitely a pretty good tool to have. Definitely gonna get everything out of the hole. I take time. I scoop it all out with my hands the best I can. Try to get as much as I can with my hands, and I get usually you can't see down in the water. It gets so murky with the clay and stuff like that. It's hard to see. So I like to do that, and then I get a feel for how the actual bedrock pocket has formed, and you get a better idea of where you're going to be able to suck it in. And then you can take another piece of PVC about 2 feet long, right? Just a piece of 6-inch PVC, big round stuff. Cut it a couple feet long, put a magnifying glass fixed on one end of it, tape it on, seal it on, whatever you want to do. Now, you can put a handle on the side of it so it's easy to hold, or you can just hold the tube. But if you stick that down in the water, if you watch my other videos, you can't see anything when the water's running by from the glare and the ripples. You can see once the water clears, you can see a little bit, but you still can't see everything. If you take one of these sight tubes, you can stick it right down underneath the surface of the water, and you can see perfectly clear. And if you have a magnifying glass, you can see even better. So, just a couple helpful tips. This thing probably cost you less than $20 to make. I made it out of scrap pieces from job sites and stuff like that over a week's time. I kept my eyes open for scrap pieces around. You can make your little extension pieces for the ends there. Out of this is the 1.5 inch that you're going to have coming off of this. So you can make whatever lengths you have left off of that. You can make different containers for that. So I hope that helps you guys. A little more info. We're down in the dungeon today, taking a bit of a break before we go out for our next trip. It's a little bit rainy. Just trying to get a little bit rested up. Figured I'd make a video for you guys, try to help you out with some hand suction dredges, and I hope you guys get some gold. Please like, subscribe, and share. Man hopes to see you on the next trip this weekend. Thanks, guys.